And I should be able to get some chatters in here since I won't be focused on gaming. Let's see. The first thing I want to do actually, let me get my Visual Studio open. Is I want to add I think I might be able to do that. Oh, let me see. JS spinning globe, rotating globe, mapbox, JLJS, rotating globe. Yeah, let's see if I can grab some of this here. Okay, index map, world low animated. Demo source, that's it? No, okay. Hmm. Is it a nice globe? It's a nice globe. Okay. So I'm gonna grab this stuff. Looks like it doesn't have a container. HTML div charts. So it goes from style straight to JavaScript. I have to make a new file for this. I'm gonna save it in my broadcasting folder. HTML widgets, globe, rotating globe, and then rotating globe.html. Make sure it's actually an HTML type. There we go. All right, so then throw it in here, take it apart. Style has to be in header. So I got to do HTML, head, and then the script also. Potentially this whole section is in the header, no? Yeah, let's throw the whole thing in the header. Then this looks to be a body piece. My cat's going crazy in the background. What are you doing? Okay. Now let's check what it looks like. Very cool. Created AM charts 5. Don't want that. But it's not that big of an issue. Ooh, can actually touch and do that. Nice. Okay. Let me see if I can find that. Created. No. Inspect. It's coming from the canvas itself, so I can't really adjust the canvas. But then again, I kind of can. Canvas is not available. Is AM5 map chart new route. AM5 map. So AM5 map is where we're getting the chart div. am5.root.new. The function being dot ready, am5 ready. Var root set themes. Could probably adjust some themes. That's cool. Mm, padding K. Active map polygon template. Okay. Primary button hover. Fill opacity. AM5 map get georectangle. Granular series rotation X. Chart appear. Yeah, so it doesn't look it's a good because I see chart div is spitting all this out. Position relative. And then the canvas comes through. But then again, what was that bit here? Canvas class. Let's take the class. go up to the here in the style dot class display hidden. Oh, I guess that doesn't work. But in the end, I don't need anything crazy. I don't need to really hide it. It's so undisclosed. But then again, canvas position absolute. Style is that. Absolute left height. Ah, what if I do importante? Still not working. How about we do with zero px important, height 0 px also important. Don't override. Ah, it's gone. There we go. Still clickable. All right, so then what I can do is throw this in my OBS, make a new stream set here. Instead of teaching, can call this new news stream. And I can remove the hex trace because it's not techie stuff here. Kind of it's going to be difficult. Let me move that off. Add a new source. Ah, I need a green background too. So I should probably do a green screen background. Chart div. Background color green. Let's see if that's going to give me a decent. Yeah, kinda. Huh, I can actually. That's cool. Okay. Which is technically okay. But it does kind of obfuscate my actual globe. So maybe I can adjust some color coding on the actual rotate XY, padding bottom, toggle key, tilt tip, primary button, fill opacity. What about if I change opacity? What that do? Okay. What if I do 0, 1? It's the same, right? And what if I do just 1 again, 0.1? And it's still the same. Okay. So geo coordinates, opacity, stroke opacity. Let's do 1. What if we make that thicker? Because then it's not going to mess up with the green screen. Yeah, but it's so thick now. Stroke root interface color get alternative background. But 0.5. A little bit better. Okay, well, that could work. So then I'll go to my OBS, continue that, add a source. Where's the browser? Rotating globe. Create the new source. Grab the location. Drop it in here. Grab the globe. And then filter, add chroma key. Uh, okay. I mean, then that's fine. Then I can add browser. Where's my hex? Stream load. No. Okay. Oh, it's a video. It was an actual video. So I'm gonna do add. Okay, VLC video source? No, it's a regular video. Media file. Media source. There we go. HexPG. That should at least alleviate, give or take. It's all right. Um, it's pretty cool, but I don't. Okay, so let me do filters. Nope, filters on the rotating globe. Adjust some values, reduce similarity. That's good. There's some green still hanging out, but that's better. Okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. And then normally news comes from what? Browser. Do I got a browser in here set up, display capture? Not necessarily. So potentially I'll do that when I ever do anything particular to news segments. Okay, so that's really all I wanted to do there. Nice, very quick. The other thing I wanted to do is add to my Python AI system. So open recent, Python, my face llama, and okay, so thinking, processing. I want to add the ability to give it a command from the command prompt. I already have that set up as a AI tool. The command fabric parse YouTube. So it's already kind of parsing this. Tools. Run command. Okay, so I do have a run command and I can throw in the command itself. So run command and then it'll come back. Now I also have to use a worker like I did before. The worker, AI worker, parse YouTube worker. So I need to do a self parse YouTube worker. Should I even name it that at this point? Because it can be a little bit more versatile. Parse command prompt. And then I can give it a bit to import. How did that work? AI query, worker lab payload, so comma. So the function, then a comma for any extra parameters. Okay, so then I just do, in this case, parse YouTube. We're gonna do, okay. I'm going to control find, change this to parse CMD worker. I hope it doesn't break anything. And then this control find, adjust to CMD worker and replace all. Now this should then work fine since it was only a rename. Let me quit this here. Processing. And then I gotta say if YT command, I get it from this. So if this is not empty, uh, then I can do combinations, sure. So if this does not equal empty string, then I can use this to get the summary from the YouTube parse. Summary brings summary, then this just basically adds on to the actual text return. Okay, it didn't work on that run. Okay, now it worked. So that means a URL. Let's grab a URL from YouTube. Grab this guy, economic collapse,
We're in
yada
a
yada. It's an hour and something. Throw it in the URL and then save. Extract YouTube. So then instead of extract YouTube, I can do some other form because it's not going to be just extracting YouTube, it's going to be run command. But then there's so many bits and pieces involved, so many buttons that can be added. Got to find an effective way to organize the interface. That's the problem with command line integration. You can do so many things with different command line combinations. There's just not enough buttons that can possibly. Okay. In the discussion, several topics were covered, including inflation, gold, Bitcoin. Okay, so that still works fine. Here are some key points. Let me actually read this real quick. Inflation is reported to be around 3.5 to 4%. Holy crap, they've been saying 2. Oh yeah, we're at 2.2, 2.3. But it may actually be much higher due to government manipulation of statistics. True. Last year we had a lot of fake job reports. I think we were reported on 1.3 million people being employed last year, but or like 3 or 4 month span. But then it ended up being like 6 or 700,000 people weren't actually. It was like an error. They said it was an error. So a lot of government manipulation. Gold prices are skyrocketing as people speculate about the re-evaluation of gold by the US government and audit of Fort Knox. Oh, true. Elon Musk is going to head in and dang, he's going to head in and see if we even got any gold in there. Some believe there is no gold in Fort Knox, while others think the gold has been sent overseas to depress the value of gold on the global market. Bitcoin has also seen a surge in interest, with Trump attending a Bitcoin conference and talking about the US investing. Yeah, but Bitcoin has had that interest for a while now. And honestly, when you get to a certain point, that interest falls. I mean, you're excited, the hype goes through. Not to say that it can't keep going, but there's got to be a correction at some point. BTC USD, let's see how that's doing. Oh, can you put it together? BTC USD? No, you're not going to give me Bitcoin? What? Hello? Trading view. Oh, I have stocks. Okay. Okay, so it is 96K. Uh-oh, is that a double top I see? No, it's kind of a lower high. I mean, it is technically a higher high here, but it didn't hold. So it does kind of really, it kind of does yell double top. Let me see. Oh, uh-oh. It's a diamond formation. Those normally break in the direction they came from. Uh-huh. A little bit sloppy. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. So since it came from this direction, it probably will fall back down this direction, maybe catch itself on the previous resistance to make support, because that's the thing we're waiting for here. And then it can freely go back up again. So it might have a chance to go to 69. Yeah, that's a key. That's a mental key point there. It's an insane mental key point. Mm. That's insane in the membrane. Okay. So there's a scare that might happen, but that's a good scare because look at that. Wow, that's a point that, I mean, it's either going to bounce here if we can align it a little bit better. It might go to 65 simply because that's a long-term support, resistance support conversion way back from 2021. And then we did it again. We went a little bit higher, but notice, yeah, notice that too. Sure. There's times where we went from a lower high to a higher high. I mean, this is a similar time from a lower high to a higher high on the smaller scale. So there's no guarantee. Uh-oh, we're below the 100, the purple line right here. We're below a lot of moving averages on the daily. Uh-oh. So how far down does it normally go below the 200? Not very much. Here it did. Here after the previous excitement, it broke down below and went down 66% before catching itself back. So if we go below the red 200, 66% would be, oh no, there's no way. There's no way it's going to go that far down. I mean, honestly, it's volatile. Crypto's hella volatile. And man, Ethereum got hacked through Bybit recently, so there's a lot of scare and security of crypto. These essentially crypto hedge funds, they don't have enough security to keep themselves safe. That's interesting. So, best case scenario, we do see a slight correction to 65. Worst case scenario, we break below, because then again, we broke below the 200, but we recovered, bounced off. And this is the same thing. We broke below, we recovered, bounced off, made that second high, and then broke down 66%. So here, I mean, there's your first high, broke down below, caught itself. There's your second high. And it all depends on whether we're going to hold that 200 MA or not. I think a lot of people made money, and I think a lot of people are going to reset. And then it's always a case of sell high, buy low. That's just the way it works in crypto and stocks too. It's not just crypto. So I can definitely see if we go down slow, potentially something like this, that would strengthen the MA. The red MA can basically flow down and then support our next bounce. So that could happen. If we go too fast and break down really quick, because this is a diamond formation pattern, so it's going to come back up. I mean, it went up real quick and it can easily come back down. So if that happens, then we enter a much worse case scenario where we might go down here, go back up, then test that 200 MA as we normally do, like here, boom, boom, and then get rejected, and then get rejected. And then we're looking at that 66, man. How much was that? If we get rejected around here, 66% would be somewhere around this range for a catch, and that's between 25 and 32,000. Well, good for anyone that's not in. I mean, then again, we've had a previous hit here, so we shouldn't have to see 19 or 20,000 again. And then technically, this is a good support bounce right at the bottom of this double. So we can squeeze this down a bit. So yeah, okay, 30,000 might be the next drop down. That seems a bit more fair. 30,000, and then we rotate back up real quick because that's normally what happens, right? And actually on the weekly, boom, boom. Am I in log form? Yeah, I am in log form. So on the weekly, yeah, we broke down to this level from 50 to 20, 50 to, no, 60 to 15. So, I mean, look at that. That's a huge range. Like this happens. You can't be overly excited about this. Just as a trader, I mean, man, I know crypto community's got the emotions to push a boulder up a hill, but at some point that boulder gets too heavy. So the two options is blue, a nice small support tap at 62, and then we go back up, or half of that at 33, 31, 30, 30, 30, 33. And here we went below, we broke down 200, went below 31%. So if we break down below, yeah, there you go, about a 30, 31% would be about 30,000. It seems robotic at this point. Remember, the algorithms trade these all the time. So that's fun. There's your programming and trading processes there. Let me see what the rest of it is. Some believe there is no gold in Fort Knox. Bitcoin has also been a surge of interest with Trump attending Bitcoin conference. That's the thing, though. Even Warren Buffett says, get greedy when people, wait, get fearful when people are greedy, aka sell when people are buying, or get greedy when people are fearful, aka buy when people are scared, selling. And at this point, you've got Haktua Girl making a fake coin, you've got Trump and Melania making a fake coin, you've got some other people trying to make fake coins. It's just oversaturated with meme coins. So that's the moment we're in now on the sentiment scale. I'd say not a good place to be if you're trying to buy now and you don't have any. Decent place for the long-term investor, but I don't feel very confident at these levels. However, it is unclear if Bitcoin will form the base layer of tomorrow's financial system due to its lack of physical existence and volatility. For sure. In terms of financial advice, it is recommended to aim for stability in one's finances during turbulent times. This means owning gold and silver, well-chosen rental houses, which I have, and I'm thankful for that so much, and energy assets like Exxon stock or Oxy. How's Oxy doing? I'm not going to go into details on this. Okay, so my URL works. I've adjusted the way it runs here. So maybe then, where's that? I want to change the button name. The button name for extract YouTube support command. Support. Uh, no. Complementary. No. Too long. Additional. Additional query. No. Attached query. Attached because you can attach it to YouTube or a command. So that seems a bit fair for now. Okay, so CMD worker did indeed work here, so that's set up. So now, at least I don't have to keep making new workers. I can just use this if statement to parse through which of my spaces is empty. Self dot URL dot, okay, yeah. CMD text dot text. I don't have that yet. Does not equal to blank. Pause or continue for now. Why not? Oh wait, because I'm not in a break. I'm not in a loop, so that's not gonna work. What was that thing for a placeholder? Just have to wait. All right, so now I gotta take one of my other queries. So creativity. Let's take creativity. I'll have to put a settings window for that creativity, and then do CMD prompt. So I'm gonna take CMD prompt, line edit 3, control find. Let's be careful about this. Yeah, because there's multiple line edit 3s. So I just want to do this one and say CMD line, CMD text, CMD text. Now I can check if it's empty or not. CMD text.text does not equal empty. If it's not empty, now we do the same thing. We'll grab our tools from our imported file class, change this to the available CMD text if it's not empty. And then the key here is I also want to take that summary and send it to the AI. And that's from the AI query, right? Now I can also use directly here with the payload. Okay, so I can create a payload. Create a payload and then send it through another worker. The worker was technically there. Yeah. I wonder if I have to double work this. No, I probably don't. It's going to complete the whole thing for me. So let's see. Payload, self-current model, stream false, prompt, summary. Prompt this, and then add a little tag there to analyze this command prompt return from the user's request. And then we add that summary of the command prompt. In JSON history should still pop up. Should it? I mean, in this case, do I want to attach a yeah, okay, because it might be a conversation where the user is actually attaching questions based on the command prompt, and then he answers the command. But I also want to take main query. Edit 4, edit 1, pre-query, self AI, main query, full query, full query, full query, self file dir, so that's for the file attachment. Print self model, current model, self session, self query setup. Okay, your JSON with the user, self session, file contents if they exist, and the full query, what's coming from all of these. Pre-queries, those are the pre-queries. Oh, main queries right here, full queries. So yeah, right here, small self. Okay. And then I can also attach from user's request. The user's query relates to analyzing a command prompt return. Here's what they here's what they are asking for. Throw in the user small text to plain. And then space. Analyze this command prompt return from the user's request. User's query requests to analyze a command prompt return. Here's what they are asking for. Analyze this command prompt return from the user's request. And here's your JSON history with the user. If any part of it is useful to the request, make sure to use it in your reply for the analysis. JSON dump self session, your file contents. Your file contents with the user, if any is attached, will be non-empty. Will be non-empty. So I can also do by default. Okay, so file contents. I'm gonna do some defaults. File contents. File contents. This is a message for the AI model and allocation. File history. Setup. File contents. Session will have more than one. Because, okay, when I do the file content, how am I organizing this? I think I just attach change model, AI reasoning, box AI query, Llama API, reply AI box, close, heartbeat AI, key press, start session, load session, save file, menu, key press filter, no, file menu, form group, close. Okay, because I do analyze CSV. Okay, so I do analyze the CSV file. CMD worker, parse, AI reasoning, change model, box, check, state, short answer, state, init AI, reply, close, heartbeat. Was it in heartbeat? No, it should be in the file. Close all, reply. Okay, well, really, hold on. It's got to be in the Llama API. Here, no, yeah. No, wait, it's got to be in the attachment. So the AI query, CSV name, right? Okay, so CSV self file dir, and then full query, file contents, slugify the CSV name into its own. So there will be more. Okay, so then there will be more than just the file history setup. There will be self session, file contents. There will be more keys and the dict than just file history setup. else no file attached. Okay, so I programmed the AI to understand it. I programmed the addition of the command payload. Now I gotta attach that payload to the AI query, or I can go directly to the Llama API. So let's see if then self.llama API payload. If no verbose, it's one. I don't need the self. So Llama API, then that should basically run it all and then also attach it to the reply box automatically. Reply by box, response, self big editor, scroll. Okay. Well, let's do a ping. Ping www.google.com. Analyze the command and return and let me know how my ping is. And then attached query. False, full query not defined. Okay. This is in line 242. 242 current model. Oh, right. Well, full query. That's from the previous. File contents, full query. I don't generally need that. Request that you have to focus on. Only use the previous information to fine-tune your response. Oh, maybe this is where I want to add it, actually. But then again, I can readjust this. Uh-oh. Hold on. It has to know kind of the step-by-steps, and having a full query at the end might be a little bit, I hate this, a little bit messy. Now begins the user's request. Nope, it doesn't. The user's request is now technically prompt user request for analyzing command. Here's what they're asking for is here. Small editor, take that text, plain text, analyze this command prompt from the user request next. Attached with the user's request next. And here's your JSON history with user. If any part of it is useful to the request, make sure to use it in your reply. For analysis, JSON dump self session. Your file contents, JSON history with the user. If any is attached, there will be more keys in the link to just file history setup. Else, no file attached. And JSON history. And then session, summary. Okay, JSON session. If any part of the useful self.session. Okay, so then this is start JSON history. Oh, come on. There we go. Analyze this command. Start JSON history. And let's try again. Analyze the command and tell me my ping health. Ping.www.google.com. Attached full query or attached query. Pinging. Oh, with 30 bytes. Oh, minimum. Then it sends it to the AI. Is it still functional? Oh, dude. The recommended sections are formatted and consistent across different responses. Your current response is structured well, but I noticed that one sentence takeaway section and recommendation sections are formatted and consistently corresponds. To make it more uniform, you can adjust Markdown. One sentence takeaway. The smartest person in the world may feel isolated and ironically, what? By doing this, you provide clear separation between a takeaway and recommendations, reflecting one's own intelligence and its impact on social interactions. Output. Okay, no, wait. Output ww. So there's my actual query, bytes of data. So my bytes went through fine. Uh, okay. Tell me my ping health. Maybe it separated it. Maybe it did both separately. But technically, it should run the command first, take that summary from the command, and then throw it in the summary for the payload. And then the payload gets taken to the Llama API, but then this gets printed out. So I do see the actual print command, which is all right. Maybe I don't technically need that, but it's good to see for now. Maybe that's a debug option. Am I in debug mode? Debug app, yes. So let's do a if debug app, then we'll go ahead and show that. But in a general sense, self.debug app. But in a general sense, the text for YouTube should always print since it has to have a return focus. That's a weird response. Your current response is structured well, but I noticed the one sentence takeaway section and the recommendations. Let's try that again. In fact, let me also do a print payload. Maybe it's getting confused by the prompt. I'm gonna print the payload and see what it looks like. But I gotta convert it to string. str, because it's technically a dictionary. So ping www.google.com. So the command works. That's sick. Uh, how is my connection attached? So again, your response is so structured, okay? So let's see what the payload looks like. Very long-winded. Maybe that's why it's confusing. Oh, because it's the history too. So maybe I'm gonna remove the history. Output pinging. So Mistral model, control plus shift, create new instance of an object. Yeah, it's using the full history. This was way back when I was doing shortcut keys for Minecraft. So let's take away JSON history. Self.session. Uh, if keywords related to the user's request are not found, ignore the next sections and focus primarily on the request and command associated. I think I'm just overburdening my AI with a bunch of stuff. So let's try again. Ping. How is my network connection ping? Health. Yeah, so there's the payload. The AI is reading it now. But okay, based on the provided JSON, it looks like the model has been set up to store growing key value pairs of data related file contents. All right, I don't need the history then. That's just gonna bog down the details. So JSON history is gonna be gone. at least for this particular moment. Maybe until I can make the history a bit more efficient, maybe search through those particular dictionary items and see if any keywords exist related to the query and then only send those to the AI. It seems like this is just gonna really get it confused on what to reply to. So to plain text, analyze this command prompt return. This should be way simpler, including the fact that I'm not sending giant texts of history. Analyze my connection health. Ping www.google.com. Attached query. Okay. Received, lost. Cool. Give me that sexy reply. Overall, the output suggests that you have a good network connection to Google servers with minimal latency, no significant packet loss. Yeah. However, it's essential to note that occasional ping failures can be expected. Okay. All right. So let's do a trace route. Oh, let's do a netstat. Netstat. Analyze my current connection, my current live connections for any malicious entries. Oh, I didn't press the attached query. The attached query. But then again, I can do the same thing. Process ID. Is it going to do anything? Reply from pinging www. It kind of did ping. Oh, wait, from the previous. Okay, well, now we do attached query, no history. Because I guess added that to the history now. Oh, I do want to adjust that. I don't want to keep adding that to history. History is going to get bogged down with data. I also want to reset my history once in a while, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Thinking, thinking, thinking. It's a thinking strong. Oh, did I not even change? Lol, I'm still on the globe. Yikesies. That's my bad. Huh. Well, no one saw what I did there to add a command to my AI. Could be a good thing. Still thinking though. You'll probably find it if you watch my code process when I'm going back and forth between my codes. Okay. This is a long think. So let me check netstat manually. So that should be what goes to the output. Does it keep going though? Oh, it doesn't stop at the end of the road. It just keeps going. Crap. So then how can I stop it? Hmm. Is there a netstat command? Display all connections, listening ports bound. Display fully qualified domain. Display all connections, listening ports. Displays executable involving creating interval redisplay selection statistics. So if I run it and it doesn't have an endpoint and I can't make it do displays per protocol, display current connection offload, display networking connection listeners and shared endpoints, displays TCP connection. Oh, it did actually. Oh, it just took extra long. Maybe it eventually just ends. Cool. Okay. So now it should be going to the AI, and then the AI is analyzing. Output appears to be a list of active network connections on a system as represented by the netstat command in Unix-like operating system. Here are some key points about the output. Connections are listed over IP. This could be the local machine. Nice catch. Each line represents a connection with column displayed. 3 connections are established for various services such as HTTPS, SSH, FTP. Connections are established for various. Some connections are listed with a state established, indicating other states include listen, which indicates system. Overall, the output provides a snapshot. Yeah, I know it does. I want you to analyze it. Hmm. Okay. In some cases, the remote host IP and then report numbers are left blank due to security reasons, as shown in the TCP 00001935 Istanbul. Istanbul. ¿Dónde? Where are you? TCPS, HTTPS, core close established. Fine. Interesting. I guess I'd have to give it. Okay, the core, yeah, core HTTPS. This indicates the name of the service or application associated with that port number, core and HTTPS. In some cases, the remote host IP address and the port number are left blank for security reasons. Well, that lets me analyze what's core HTTPS. Enterprise AI core. I don't even have a core. Core APS netstat because I do see it. Linux netstat. See core started while I can't access. Netstat how to check ports. It's interesting. Istanbul 3 established. This indicates that the connection is being made to an application or service running on the local machine, specifically Istanbul 3, but the remote host information is not available. Okay, I understand that. The big question is, can you analyze it? So, okay, maybe I gotta run down. How about, well, you know what? Let's do DeepSeek. Because DeepSeek has a reasoning model, not just a completion model. So let's try that again, this time with DeepSeek. It's going to take some time, apparently. Maybe I play some Marvel after this. That was quick. I didn't think that would happen. Oh, yeah, and then I want to import videos and analyze them as well. Hmm. I guess I can start that while it's doing its that stat stuff. Ow! Cat? That hurts. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. It's still going. All right. So in the AI tools, we'll make a new definition, analyze media, self, media type. Then I guess I'll put that over here for now. We got to import these guys, probably install them. Um, Let me see which interpreter is running. No. Okay, so it should be analyzing it now, which is DeepSeek, so it's going to be thinking for like a half an hour. Oh no. Okay. All right. Let me try to figure out what the user is asking based on their query. They provided a log of network connections and source IP address. Cool. No clear question yet. First, I'll look at the data they've shared. It seems like a list of TCP connections from 105, various destinations across different ports. Multiple entries. Notice the ports are quite varied. Some are used by well-known HTTP like port 80, 443, 22, and 21. Some less common ones. The presence of protocol information could mean they're tracking active connections of server sessions on these ports. Now, considering the request for help, perhaps they want to analyze network traffic data. Common tasks might include identifying patterns, finding out which applications are being used, monitoring traffic flow, or detecting anomalies. Interesting. They might be also interested in visualizing the connection using tools like Wireshark. I do know that one. Generating statistics. It seems like you provided a log of network connections, so there's the no more thinking part. But there's a specific question or context about what you'd like to know or help with. Hmm, no, it shouldn't be true. Hmm, I should be saying, did I do big editor? Maybe. Hold on. Small editor. Yeah, small editor is the one we use for input. Now, analyze this command prompt returned attached with the user's request as okay. So let's make it a little bit clearer. Hmm. Interesting though. Okay, so maybe analyze how I can do a regular query, analyze my current live connections for malicious activity. This is in the history now. Stop biting me every time I put my hand next to you. Look, you see that? You see that? It's from you. You keep scratching me everywhere. Hmm. I will cut your nails. The more you move, the harder. The more you move. This cat. I will cut your nails. Not off, because it's horrible. But I will make them smaller so they don't freaking always stab me. Hmm, okay. Okay. Known ports. The connection logs include established TCP UDP sessions on several known and unknown ports. Unknown ports has port number 1935 with the remote host of Istanbul 3. The protocol is unclear, but this could be an unknown source service running on that port. Other entries have incomplete information. Core HTTPS. This suggests some service might not have their names and protocols clearly specified in the logs. The log shows a variety of connection attempts across different protocols. Possible concerns: unauthorized access. If some connections are unknown destination or services, Istanbul 3 port 1935 without clear identification, this could indicate unauthorized access. Connection ports and multiple service. Okay, so it did do. How come I didn't get that prompt earlier? The user's query request to analyze the command prompt return. User's request. Now analyze this command prompt return associated with that. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so what can I do to further analyze Istanbul to find out what application is using this port? Nice. I have my own little tech support or tech assistant. Tech support. Oh, the AI tools. Load the video. If media type equals video, grab, throw. If media type equals audio, throw. Cool. R equals SR recognition. Okay, so data, or really recognize, Google recognize their source with SR audio file. Hmm. So while as source data dot what happened to the video? So like so load audio, load the newly converted audio file using the audio file function as source. Right. Oh, so you take you take the video clip, you create an audio file out of that video clip. Okay, so that's not exactly, it's just directly for video clips. All right, so you take that, it creates an audio file, call that temp.wav. This is gonna be ah, video directory. I'll put that here. Create that file. You attach or you create a recognizer. Then you go through that audio file with the recording of a recognizer. Then you convert that recognize to text. Are we using Google for that? Okay. And then let's say we return the text. Interesting. So it's really going to be really analyze video because then I can actually do that with a regular audio also. So let's see, analyze video. What about timeline? With timeline? PyTube OpenAI Whisper. Interesting. To transcribe videos with timeline using Python, you can use vid to clean text or textify. Git clone. Okay, these are actual online. Pip install vid to clean text transcribe import transcribe directory. Cool. That's pretty neat. Should I? Docker run. I don't want to do a Docker though. Oh, but then you have to have a model to actually do it. Okay, sure, I have models. Why would I need to get a Docker for this? Pip install transcribe videos. You can use the transcribe module to transcribe videos, for example. Okay. Path to videos, path to output. If you prefer a web application, you can run Textify using Docker first. Well, let's see how this works. I've already created this on there. Now I gotta figure out how to run this. I need to have like some sort of parser for my commands before it sends to AI. Well, at least I got the command bit done. That's nice. The port number, okay, let's see. To analyze what application service is using this evaluate the port, follow these steps, determine if this refers to firewall rule, UFW like block list. That's fair. An application specific service. View network logs for indicators, looking for connections in the logs. Check if any log entries mention Istanbul. Feels like netstat, which is what we use. The TCP dump. True. It's not a. It's probably a Linux, Unix based. Logs the connections. Check if the application running on Istanbul 3 has any logs related to your IP. Look for timestamps if possible. Ping the remote host Istanbul 3 and establish a connection to determine if it's running any specific service. Use tools like SS or netstat on Istanbul to see what services are active. The port number might indicate specific protocol application being used. 1935. Let's see. Oh, it could be a streaming connection. Restreamer. The Restreamer is a complete streaming server solution for itself. Maybe it's the Restream port. Okay, so it could be like just an actual streaming price. Oh, connection to stream. That's fair. I'll have to check that when I'm done streaming. But heck yeah, I'm gonna consider this completely successful. Then I can even run Python scripts and let that be analyzed through the command prompt. Interesting. What else can I do? Coffee. Oh, I need more coffee. Hmm. That's that. Okay, so DeepSeek does make more sense when it comes to analyzing commands specifically. So that's one thing to note. Because Mistral is a completionist, it takes what you give it and then completes the details based on its knowledge. But DeepSeek reasons with the information and discusses ways and things that are related to the question at hand. Now, problem will be if I put anything in this, it's automatically going to be analyzed as a CSV. That's because Face Llama, why is this orange? Movie Pie. I suppose pip install. Uh, why are you going back to that one? I think it was the C slash Python 311 slash Python.exe m pip install movie pie. Movie pie. Speech recognition is already in here. That's nice. 31 megs. Dang, son. Okay. Now you good? Now we save? Now we don't have the underline? Mm. Okay, so let me close that. Open it again. Uh, no, I didn't register. What if I just do a basic pip install? Because what? Okay, what is my interpreter? I'm pretty sure it's the Pi 3011. That's the most compatible one with AI. Python settings, settings, show pre-release settings, states. Yeah, 311. So it should be working fine now because I installed using 311. Okay. Sure. So then, way to go. Back to AI tools. See, it's still doing that. Go to definition. Hey, you found it. You literally are there now, right now. Why are you telling me it's not there? Hello? All right, whatever. Anyway, so then let's see if I can get the command thing to filter. So let's say the file parse CMD AI reasoning change model. Where's that file? The file is a very simple file attachment right now. It's in the AI query. All it does is check. Right. Okay, so all it does is check. If it's not empty, was it split? Yeah, it was item.split. Now I'm going to split it based on the period. If self.file underscore directory dot text dot split by the period, take the second value, which should be the first, 0 to 1, equals to CSV. To lower, how do I do to lower just in case it's Python? To lower just in case it decides to lower. Okay. Have a capital CSV instead. So to lower, lower is not defined. A dot lower. Oh, ew, backwards. So take that dot lower, right? Okay. And then if it finds a CSV, then we do the CSV process. If same thing, hold on, let me apply parentheses properly because I'm confusing myself. Always apply parentheses properly. If it's gonna be a, let's see, what are my normally videos? Zoom videos recorded as, it's on the other computer. Mega boy, work, tools, tags, videos, backup. No, it's not in work, it's in backup. And videos, MP4. That's nice. So most of them should be MP4. Every single video I generally do should be MP4, right? MP4, M4A for audio file, fine. Oh, thank God, it's all MP4. Okay, cool. So I'll take that MP4, and then I'm getting my tool dot tools, or oh, brain fart. Hold on. Parse tools equals tools. Derp. Tools equals tools. Do I even need then AI tools? I don't need media type. We're not checking for media type because it's going to be all video for the analyze video. So then I think I need to place that in its own effective class, but for now it's all right. So then we take tools.analyze video, throw it the directory of this here. So we throw that in there now that we have identified it's a video. Then that's going to take the MP3 and all the details in between, find it, grab it, do the thing that it does, analyze, extract audio, write audio file, return the text. So then let's print the text to make sure we have a nice text sequence here. Actually, let's call this vid summary, and we will print the vid summary, and then also send it. Huh. Current file contents. Okay, current CSV file contents. Okay. And then we'll do self.file contents. In fact, just gonna take this whole line, copy that, and this time current file slugify The whole thing is just a CSV file name, huh? Okay, because that's CSV file name. So let's just throw that into its own MP4 name. MP4 name. So then we'll just take that, simplify this MP4 name, take that there, vid summary, self-C, and then this will be the vid summary entered into our MP4 name slugification, which will basically save it to the history, give or take, wanted or not. It's gonna do that. And then it will analyze it because now file content is already included in the next set of details. Okay, this should work. Now I should be able to basically process video files. If it works on the first run, man, you have no idea how long it's taken to be a programmer where things just don't work or really don't work. No module named. Fine. That's the weird part. Okay. Yeah, here you are using Python 11, but I've already installed it using this process, so I'm going to do it again. Okay, so instead of that, pip install movie py. No module named movie py. Editor. Right. Movie py dot editor. Hmm. I wonder if it's an old module. What? Okay, so just import everything? I mean, just import movie no? Because in the end, if I just do that, then I can go inside. Oh, because it's MP. Huh? Right? Where's movie Uh-huh. So MP, let's take that to movie dot editor dot video, and I'm just gonna remove this, import movie the whole thing. Which now it seems to say, hey, look, we do possibly have that. Why would that be the case? 57? Huh? Here. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I don't want that. Or these. Clean up. Forgot to clean up. Okay. It runs. And let's find a video. Let's do this instinct and algebra. To MKVMOV. Oh no, those are my edits. Oh, that's pretty annoying. I should still be able to use any of the videos, right? WAV, video, their file clip. So there's no specific type of file that it's expecting, which then means I can, unless something goes wrong with the actual encoder, but it should identify what kind of file it is by the extension name. Otherwise, it's a really bad movie pie. import. You'd figure a test for specific types. So, and, or actually, my bad, or MKV, uh, MKV, or MOV. So all of those should now be accepted. MKV, MOV doesn't matter. Fine. So I'll take the file location. I gotta add in like a file browser to this thing. File slash mkvmov. Analyze and tell me about the text in this video I've transcribed in Python for you. That should be a regular query. Mistral. Right. I started it from scratch. I don't even have a save for the last model I used, which is fine, I guess. Hmm. Mm. Spacey's another way. Interesting. So you're giving me another method. Process your transcribed text. I don't know. Okay, so biggest problem I'm seeing, print vid summary. Text not defined. I didn't see a print vid summary. Um, oh, because it has two dots. Oh, okay, so we should make sure that the file is not named weird, like two periods. Then again, I could just do -1 always to go at the end, right? Right? Last element should be -1. Yeah, 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 yeah. How do I get? Or hold on. Set the last element. Set the second to last. Right. So then it doesn't even matter. Change that to a negative. I love Python. I love Python. It is just so freaking smart. It's a smart cookie. So then let's try again. Because it didn't actually go through to print it, which means it didn't actually analyze the file, which means it didn't go inside the if statement. Let's run it again. Great. Hold on. Slash the video name. At least this one's fixed now. I can try the other one that's bust. Again, no editor found. Okay, so at least we're in it. Has no attribute editor. Okay. Maybe it's an old man. Maybe it's an old one. Import, you must import MoviePy editor, but that still doesn't work though. File, video clip file. Memory workaround consisting of a MoviePy editor, which is meant to manual use of MoviePy and has many side effects, and instead patching everything you need directly from the submodules. I'm not happy. This MoviePy editor, which apparently is installed, C drive, Python, lib, lib, oh, no, lib, okay, M, movie, huh, weird. Did I not install it? But I did, and it told me I did. Right here. Successfully installed. Movie pie. Already satisfied. Which is a 311, which means it should be in this directory somewhere, which it is in the site packages and in the lib. Oh, site packages, of course. And you go inside, effect, tools. I wonder if it's just tools now. Maybe they changed it. Video clip.py. Maybe it's just an old version. So if it's an editor, maybe I need to do the tools instead. So how about we do tools? Video clip, video file clip. Also, video clip, tools. Video file clip. Let me see. Decorators, movie, video file clip, which is in MoviePie video.io. Oh, maybe I just have to do that. Okay. So not tools, video.io, video file clip. Let's see if that works. Man, there's some advanced stuff y'all learning if you're actually watching this. Can go directly into the system and figure out where all the packages are, especially when they upgrade. I envy anyone capable of keeping up with this. Honestly, it's not easy stuff and it's not entertaining at all. So I don't do this very often. MoviePie has no editor. I took that off though. Where is this line? 26. Traceback. Face GUI 318. Analyze video. MoviePie editor. Line 26. It's not the same anymore. Editor is gone. So try that again, buddy. Buddy boo. Oh, I'm doing AI tools. Well, uh, okay, let's try from the actual Qt. Okay. Video. I hate when it doesn't give me the proper directory, but here it is. There slash this query. Module object is not callable. Great. So does that mean I have to use the bypass? I'm gonna need both of these open. What? Oh, that was a search function? Gosh. There. No search. No search. Just normal right there. There. So I need video clip, but maybe it's video.video clip pi. What's this gonna look like? Movie clip import, clip, decorator, video.fx rotate, video crop. That's fun. You can actually do editing straight from Python. Video clip file, not visible here. Okay, so then I gotta readjust the way I'm doing this. Movie pie video clip import video. What year was this? 2025, January. That's nice. That's recent. So then just do this. Okay. So then import video clip from MoviePy import video clip and then just do video clip. Okay, maybe. Back to that again. Video clip though. Okay. Round five. Where's the properties? Grab the directory, grab the name of the file, and analyze text for summary. It's working. No such file. Geeks for geek. Oh, it's went to the point of right. Uh, then temp TMP as source. Okay, well, nice. We go again. So I didn't change the name of the file that's actually associated with. Oops, chat. Hey, it wrote the file. Oh, and now my window's frozen. That should be in a worker. Ruh-roh. Maybe it just has to take a moment. Hold up. It should be in a worker. So I wrote the file. Hmm. It did. It really did. But it is weird because it did lag. So it did print it. Now it's sending. So analyze video needs to be a worker. Okay. Response, hello there. Seems you're interested in understanding concept numbers and algebra. So it did take it. It ran it. You've explained some insights about numbers and mathematics. You mentioned invisible factor or a time one that we often don't consider when solving problems, but it's always there. This is a great way to think about math as it can help simplify complex problems into simpler components. You are you also explained the concept of invisible zeros, which a teacher might use for to add authenticity to a problem without actually changing it. I said ambiguity, but changing its value. For instance, 5 plus 2 minus 2. If you consider the dude, it actually took the video, changed its text, and now my AI is analyzing it. Oh, yes. Oh, baby. Oh, it feels so good. Okay. However, it did skip a little bit. So I might need to do a worker for that last video analysis thing. Uh, which would just mean I take this and bring it over here. So it was the analyze video bit that required the worker to happen. So I'm going to do this. But then again, problem here is it's not going to return anything. Oh no, it should. Because AI Worker 2 does return information, right? Kind of. It doesn't really return it. It appends it. So you start the worker, and then it's managed internally, right? So the self-big editor is managed internally, but this one, I need to bring it back. So does that mean I got to use AI worker one? Because it has a payload, verbose, task, input, and then it has a result, self-signal result that emit, return the result of the processing. And that's being used over in the llama. Worker, self-thread worker, llama, self.session, user. I mean, for now it can lag. For now, honestly, I don't like that it lags. Wish there was a way I can make it look like it was thinking when it's doing that. But it actually took the video, took the audio, and friggin' analyzed it. What if I do, can you transcribe based on timeline and provide a script with times? I wonder if we can do that. Because that'd be pretty cool. Then I wouldn't have to do anything else crazy. Audio done again. I wonder if no, because it only takes text, so it doesn't know the text evaluated at certain parts. Unless it can understand the speaking speed, but it doesn't because it's just text. Hmm. That's gonna be, yeah, it's not gonna do. This is the kind of stuff you do, so there it is. So that's the text that comes back. It might try, but it's gonna be incorrect. The transcript provides structured script for provided text with timestamps, allowing you to. No, there's no time. This transcript provide. I need to make an alarm. In fact, I'm gonna switch up to some gaming now. Kind of burnt out. Oh, okay. Deuces. I'll be back with some more.